Canvas Envision is an end-to-end cloud platform for the creation, storage, and sharing of interactive digital work instructions. We enable people to create interactive work instructions for building and maintaining complex hardware. We also support field maintenance instructions and training around the assembly and maintenance of complex hardware. Our platform is completely browser-based and supports over 30 formats of 3D CAD, as well as animated 3D, 2D drawings, raster and vector images, tables, text. We can import PDFs, break them apart, and update CAD on the fly with new versions. Our Portal application is a modular application that can be accessed inside of our cloud platform and can also be embedded using an SDK into other master systems such as PLM and MES and LMS. Some examples of embedding the EV Portal within master applications are PLM, where we use a connector API to extract 3D model data, tabular data, and image data from PLM. We take the Portal application and embed it inside of PLM so interactive documents can be viewed within the context of the PLM application. Other examples of embedding Envision inside a master application are MES. In this example, the authoring is launched from the master MES application, so users with authoring permission can create documents from the context of MES. From there, the resulting document is embedded inside of MES, so it's fully interactive in this pane of glass on the right, side by side with the textual process steps. Another example of an MES integration is this one, where the interactive Envision document is embedded in an iframe in the left-hand side. This is a lightweight integration where HTML content is enabled inside the master system, and we simply embed the EV document inside an iframe element. From here, let's launch into Canvas Envision. Here in my browser, I'll enter my workspace, log in. Now that I'm logged in, I can see all the work centers that I have access to. I'm logged in as an admin, but users will see only work centers that their user groups have access to. Admins control who has access to each work center in the admin area. From here, let's take a look at an EV doc, or an Envision document, which is our proprietary format. As a creator, I can access documents in my work center and edit them. The documents will open in a separate browser tab. Here, we have a multi-page interactive digital work instruction representing a maintenance manual. We can see that the interface is very Microsoft-like with context-aware ribbons. So if I click on a 3D object used inside this document, I see the 3D model tab appear in the ribbon above. Authors in our platform are able to import over 30 formats of 3D CAD, democratizing the access to 3D CAD for visual instructions. With or without traditional CAD expertise, they're able to create custom explosions, hide and show components, change color, opacity, add cut planes, offset lines to fully describe a step-by-step visual instruction. We also have 3D labels shown here, which are actually pulling the metadata out of the model to extract things like part number or part name, or any metadata that's contained within that model. When this 3D model changes, we're able to update it on the fly. So all the views contained within this document, as well as animations, are updated with the latest version of the model, improving the sustainability and reducing the rework necessary compared to workflows where we're grabbing static screenshots that are instantly obsolete. These documents maintain their value as the models change. Let's go ahead and share this document. Here, I can see in my email that I have a link to this document to be viewed in the browser. So here I have this 10-page document presented in the browser with simple page controls. Anytime I see a 3D model embedded in the document, I have access to interact with it, either in the context of the page, where I can hide, show, and isolate components, where as soon as I exit out of that view, it snaps back to its authored position, in addition to a full screen mode where I can also access the metadata and assembly tree associated with the model. This allows me to quickly interrogate the assembly with just the information I need. So only the visible components that were made visible by the author are displayed in the assembly tree. I can also hide and show and isolate components from this view. As I go page by page, we'll see that I have access to different layered information with a bill of materials extracted from the 3D model. I also have photo images that can live on separate layers or side by side with 3D models. I have 3D animations that were created by the author, where I can show the story of the assembly in a highly visual, animated fashion by emphasizing the component that's being installed, using the ability to change the color of subcomponents and add flashing effects. I can rotate the model to give a better look using the ability to manipulate the camera angle, all generated by a highly intuitive animation editing tool. As I go page by page, we can see text side by side with 3D model views, also with images and 2D drawings that are generated within the tool. We're able to import PDF, break it apart, import 2D drawings, and do vector editing, as well as pixel editing for photo images to make the end result highly visual and all the editing and authoring contained inside one tool without various silos.